Hello, and this is my report. Okay, the setting of the book is around 1829, back in Michigan, Canada. It's in Canada, and the main character is Elijah, who is very good at throwing stones. He can hit a fish that goes up for a bug on top of the water. He can hit that fish and knock it out with a rock. He can hit 5 cans down faster than a man can shoot them down. He's very good at throwing rocks. And my picture, I'm not done with it yet, but my picture is about when he and Mr. Leroy went to get the preacher who stole his money, and they found out that he went to the horse stables, and so Leroy died. Unfortunately, it didn't really die of anything. He kind of just slid off his horse and died. So Elijah was on his way to the stables, and then when he was walking in, he had 5 chucking stones, 3 in his left and 2 in his right. And a dog came out at him, and he went right, left, left. No, he went left, right, left. And one of the stones, fortunately, hit the dog right twixt the eyes, knocked him out cold. Then he went into the barn and saw the preacher hanging there and was beaten to death. He also saw 5 runaway slaves and a baby. So he went in and he talked to the one lady that was there that had the baby, and he said that he was going to come back with help, and the lady said, "Don't come back out. If you leave, don't come back." But he went to get help anyway, and nobody came because they said, "We used to be slaves, boy. We ain't going to go back trying to free some other people." And so he went back and went to the mom and talked a little more, and then showed her that he had a gun. It was real, and that it had 6 bullets, and she asked him to give it to her, and he did. And the woman said to hold her baby, and then said, "Oh, look, she loves you. She looks like your kid," which is family. And he says, he was thinking, I know this is grown-up talk, because I know grown-ups say things, but they mean something else, but I don't know exactly what it means. So he thought about it some more, and he figured out that she wanted him to save her baby from being a slave. So, save him from growing up and being a slave. And her name, the baby's name, was Hope, is what her mom called her. And her African name was something like Lijuahia. And so then we were almost at the end of the book, and the mom wants him to take her the baby, so he does, and he puts her in a little pouch with her head sticking out, puts it on his shoulders, and gets out of there, and gets on his horse, and rides back to Canada. And when he was about a mile out of Buxton is this little city that he lives in, that's of all free slaves. He was the first newborn free slave there. And he was born free. He was the first born free. And then at the end of the book, they were just writing back, and he said, and little Hope was sleeping all the way to Buxton, right up till a mile away. And that was the end of the book. So that's what I drew on here. And the author is Christopher Paul Curtis. I'm sorry. And that's into my book celebration project.